The lyrics aren't meaningful. There's no substance in the songs. It's the same old, same old. These songs are made for high school and middle school kids, champs. Hey, make sure y'all tap into that new LAX Gotham podcast starring LA's own Gangland Neem, one of the best up-and-comers in Los Angeles on the streaming platform, and New York City's own, the real New York mayor, Showface News. It's epic. It's crazy. Make sure you tap in every Sunday. Every single Sunday, you'll see Gangland Neem live. But the one and only Showface News going crazy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. It's the mayor. Stop playing. Please be advised, the following content is rated F for fiction, which means it's not real. This is all entertainment. It never happened. This is all satire. It's all make-believe out of the mayor's head. Enjoy. It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want, just don't call me woke. You're not rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Check it out, y'all. So, apparently, Drake is trying to drop more music. A third 100 gigs. So you already got 100 gigs 1, 100 gigs 2, which always consists of 3 songs that appear to be throwaways, but really they're just new songs that Drake is creating that he cannot release on his own because UMG owns his catalog, and he needs permission from Lucian Grainge and UMG to release these songs on streaming. Well, unfortunately for him, they're not going to be released on streaming, alright? Unless Lucian and them give him the permission to do so, okay? Now, we seen what happened last time, right? He tried to drop all of those records, and the only record that he got to drop was the It's Up record with Young Thug and 21 Savage, right? Which is still number 28 on Billboard, which is horrible for Drake, who is considered the top 25 artist ever, according to media, right? So, right now, there's a record that's getting a lot of attention right now, and that record is called No Face, who some people on Reddit believed was dissing me, the mayor Showface News. We don't know, alright? I did get 6 million views on Twitter from talking about Drake's connection to XO Snow, alright, who is indeed doing Revenge Corn on the Kick and Monkey platforms, alright? But let's just take me out the equation for 1 second. So, I was told by someone on Instagram, salute to you, I'll leave you anonymous, they gave me the code. Pretty much the No Face song is like a remake of Having Our Way with the Migos, which featured Drake. It was a Migos song featuring Drake. Load up the Drake. How much are they gonna take? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we know that song, okay? If you listen to that song, alright, you listen to No Face, and you listen to Having Our Way by the Migos, you pretty much get the same type of song and the same type of flow, alright? Now, they told me it's like this. Drake has the same song, a same 1 minute song or 1 minute verse in 7 different songs. So there's some laziness going on here. Now, I don't know who, ghost wrote for Drake for these new records on this second edition of 100 gigs. I have no idea. But according to, the person I spoke to about this No Face record is pretty much repeating a flow pattern and lyric pattern that was already repeated in the past. And he's never changed nothing around, which is why all of his music sounds so dry and not new. Like, none of his music sounds new. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of his music is actually sounding old and washed up. And this is the same Drake that Kendrick unmasked already. He's giving you the same flow pattern that he's been giving you for years. He's never changed nothing around. And this is why his music is starting to die out. People are starting to take notice of these things. They're starting to be like, I feel like I heard this before. This isn't new Drake. Well, it's pretty much the same verse, just on a different beat. That's all, okay? So the song No Face with Playboy Cardi on the hook, on the second hook, that is. It's pretty much the same flow you've been hearing, just on a new beat. The confusion is you really heard this before. That's the confusion. You really heard this before, and you don't realize that you did. That's why it sounds so mid, because it's dry. We're tired of hearing the same thing, right? Now, upon observation, Kendrick is supposed to be dropping soon. He's supposed to be dropping new music, or an entire project for that matter. And it seems like Drake knows this, so he's spiraling out of control, trying to oversaturate the market with his music so we avoid Kendrick. But he has to be really insane to think that dropping any type of music, right now, no matter how much he drops the music, is going to overshadow Kendrick, because Kendrick is the demand right now. The high demand right now is Kendrick. People want to see Kendrick. People want Kendrick music right now. They enjoyed Kendrick's diss tracks towards Drake. Not Like Us is still number 3 on Billboard and is number 1 in rap, period. As a whole, collectively, is number 1 still in certain countries. The next thing is an album. The next thing is another hit. People really are looking for that Broccoli record, the real one. There's an AI version going around that's not the real Broccoli, just so we're clear, so nobody ever heard the actual Broccoli song. Alright, but it sounds great. Matter of fact, I don't even know if the song is actually called Broccoli, but that's what they're calling it because we don't really know the true name yet. However, this new album that's supposed to drop, we don't know when it's dropping. I would assume that the man is dropping another single before he drops an album. I'm just saying. That's what it looks like. He probably is going to drop another single before he drops an album, or he just surprises us and drops an album like he did with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Okay? But right now, it's very problematic for Drake, and he's going to continue to drop a bunch of records and oversaturate the market because he feels like it's the right thing to do. However, the fans ain't feeling it. The Drake lasers are not even really bumping these records like that, because if they were, they'd be higher on Billboard, and the highest record on Billboard is It's Up with 21 Savage and Young Thug, if we're gonna be honest. You dig? So again, it's very weird how he's going about this. It's very weird how he thinks that this is working when it's not. To be honest, like Akademiks said, he's testing the waters with the same sound, not new sound, because these sounds are not new. I want to be very clear. None of these sounds are new sounds. I don't care who's telling you that these sounds are new from Drake. They're not new. They're all old, and he's repeating the cycle. Right? He's never changed his flow. He's never changed things around. He's making the same songs with the same flow patterns, and pretty much they're just on new beats. So it's like a 1-minute verse on 7 different records, while Kendrick has multiple styles, multiple voices, multiple layers, and it's different each time. You're not hearing the same record. So it's really talent versus someone who is just simply trying to get by. Alright, he's trying to get by on records. He's not putting any effort, any skill into these records. The lyrics aren't meaningful. There's no substance in the songs. It's the same old. These songs are made for high school and middle school kids, champs, who sneak alcohol behind their parents' backs. Okay? That's who these songs are for. These songs aren't for legal age. Let's put it like that. Okay? These are just getting by records. These are not records that took skill and talent to do. Kendrick relies on skill plus talent, which makes for a masterpiece. Alright? And that's just a fact of the matter. We just have to be real. I mean, in 2017, Kendrick actually outsold Drake. People don't like to talk about that. Alright? There's accolades that Kendrick has over Drake in previous years. Not just this year. Alright, but they hate to talk about it. They're mad, they're angry, they're irate. They don't know what to do in this troubling situation where Drake seems to be decaying before their very eyes. It's just hard to watch for them because they worship Drake, right? People are worshiping Drake. They're treating Drake like he's an actual god when he's not. Alright, he's just not that, okay? Y'all are taking this too far. People are unfriending, unfollowing people, blocking people because of how they feel about Drake, and they're sad to see how Drake's career is in ruins. But this is how it goes, man. Like, when it comes to battles, understand someone has to lose. There's a lot that's gonna happen when someone loses a battle, and you have to just accept that fact, accept that, hey, someone's gonna lose this battle, and guess what, their career might end right with the battle when they lose. We've seen it happen to countless people in the past, but not at this magnitude. This magnitude of loss is different. All right, when it comes to Drake and Kendrick, Drake took a very huge defeat considering the stamps that he was left with being in Geppetto. All right, that's a very hard thing to shake. You can't move with this label. This label is destructive. This label is gonna cause problems in the future and present time. A lot of endorsement deals are not gonna want to work with Drake anymore, not just because he lost, not just because it's cool to dislike him, not just because he's been unmasked and exposed, but because he is labeled a Geppetto, especially on a hit record that is now 4 times platinum, gang. Alright, you might not like it, you might dislike what I'm saying, but facts over fiction. I'm just telling you what it is, gang. Okay, but the mayor says this. The mayor says, look, if Kendrick got anything to drop anytime soon, we can forget about any Drake talks. All that Drake talk is out the window. It's gone, finished, means nothing. Alright, these 100 gigs are meaningless. He's supposed to be dropping 100 gigs. 3 more content. More content is supposed to drop. More videos is supposed to drop still. But for what though? What's the purpose of doing that? What do you gain out of this? Nothing. Alright, you lost this battle fair and square. You're gonna have to take it to the chin. Pause. Alright? But salute to the chat. Hit the like. Share the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe. Hit that like. Join the Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. It gets real crazy in there. Join the Discord. Talk to the mayor. But gang, it's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you like the video, share the video, but subscribe to Showface News now. If you're having a hard time on social media, you can't get the numbers you want, your traction is terrible, but you need to get that boost to get to where you want to be and go viral, you came to the right place, gang. You gotta holler at Drea the Virgo on Instagram, because she's helping endless YouTubers get to where they want to be, get to the mountaintop right now. I'm talking about more views, more traction, more likes, more comments, cross-platforming, you name it. I mean TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, more followers, more subscribers, more money. Alright, listen, you gotta go and follow Drea the Virgo right now. Hit her in the DMs, because guess what? She's loaded, alright? She's helping everybody. I mean everybody, champ. She's even helping the mayor. Yes, the mayor's getting help from Drea the Virgo. You need to holler at her right now so you can get your numbers up, right, and get to this money, get to this bag, quit your job, stop working a 9 to 5 and be a successful entrepreneur. Holler at Drea the Virgo right now.